Something that we've been hoping for is the debut of Zozobra. It went up yesterday. It's laid out this morning, hoping to do a static display. And the gentleman that piloted that balloon right here, Mark Trianis, he's next to us. Mark, how's it going this morning?
Marvelous. Good morning.
Good morning. And again, there's a lot that goes into even just static display with Zozobra, correct?
It is. Actually, it's more difficult to do a static display than it is to fly. When we keep the balloon here on the field, I have to keep control of all the spectators and make sure everybody's safe and be concerned about the balloon rolling this way, the balloon rolling that way, a rope breaking. All those things are constantly in my head. Versus when I launch, 30 seconds later, all those problems are gone. All I got to worry about is where I'm going to land it now, which is a whole nother challenge. But balloons want to fly, so keeping them tethered on the ground with a bunch of ropes isn't what they naturally want to do. So it creates lots of challenges. And
we know we could just imagine the excitement that you encountered when it finally lifted off yesterday. What was going through your mind?
Everybody keeps asking me that question, and I'm perfectly honest, I was numb. I was so hyper-focused on, again, the crowd and everything going on. I think I was off the field before I even thought to turn around and look. Everybody talks about the roar. I didn't even hear any of that yesterday morning. I was just, like you said, it's the first time this balloon has ever flown, so I'm having to pay attention to a lot of different things to see how it's going to react. And so I think my next flight I probably will enjoy a lot more.
There you go, and maybe keeping our fingers crossed that when we get to the actual special shapes day, maybe Thursday, conditions got to be just prime, right?
Absolutely. There's very limited landing space in our general direction that we fly from this field. This balloon is just so big. There's very few places I can safely land this balloon. I would much rather keep it here on the field for the crowds to see than go out there and damage it, not be able to bring it back. So I hope, like you said, it's perfect. I hope we get to fly Thursday and Friday. But if we don't, we're going to have just as much fun and entertain everybody and have a good time. So.
Yeah. And again, it's all contingent on the other balloons behind it over here that are to the north of us, them taking off before Zozobra can even stand up. Old man Gloom, he's got a bad back, kind of like me a little bit. Mark, you're no stranger to flying special shaped balloons, right?
I've flown quite a few over the years. I've had a lot of experience helping and flying different balloons, so I don't consider myself an expert by any means, but I have more experience than the average round balloon pilot does. So.
And you were going to fly your own balloon until you got the call for this one, right?
I was. All the years I've been flying Balloon Fiesta, I always register with my own balloon. And invariably some new project comes up or some situation and they need somebody to fill in, and they already have my paperwork, so it's easy to shift. So I filled in for the Darth Vader balloon last minute one year, bar, different things. It's always just been kind of a last minute fill in. I honestly don't think I've ever registered for Balloon Fiesta with a special shape, but I've ended up flying a special shape more years than not. So,
and we got to definitely show the back of your jacket there. We're going to have you do a little twirl for us. Take a look at that right there, and you see the logo towards the bottom. Burn him. Guess what? Today we say inflate him.
We say burner him. We turn the burners on.
Burner him, yeah. A little bit of altering from what we're used to for Old Man Gloom. But Mark, thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.